Okay, guys, let's get real. Oops, before I'm shaking my whole camera. We good? We're good. We're level. We're level. Okay. This week's episode topic. Da-da-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da. Consistency. Yes. Yes. That's the topic. That's what we're discussing. And let's get serious. I'm serious. Consistency is key for anything and everything in all areas and all aspects of your life. But the consistency that I want to talk about today is with yourself, is getting consistent with yourself in your own routines and your own habits and things that you have in mind, your own personal goals, little stuff, big stuff, whatever it is in your life that you've been putting off and you're just self-sabotaging or you're getting in your own way and you're just not taking care of it. This is the wake-up call to go and get consistent in your own life with the things that you do on a regular basis. And I'm saying consistency is key in all areas of life because it's in like our relationships, it's with the people that we are with all the time, our day-to-day. Because let's think, for instance, if a friend or family, anyone in your life who you care about were to call you in the middle of the night or whenever the time may be, they call you and I need you and it's important, it's emergency, you would be there for them. But what about you being there for yourself for things too? Like the stuff that where you're hitting the snooze button, because I am a chronic snoozer. I am definitely guilty of hitting that snooze butting. Yep. We're making up words today. But no, just there's so many things that I have pushed to the side and thought, I'll get to it later, and I know exactly what it is. What I'm doing instead is I am choosing either watching the TV or aimlessly scrolling on social media or socializing, being with friends. And those are all great things and I love all that, but that there's a time and a place. That's where I would devote more either for self-care time or the timing when you do have the experiences with your friends and your friendships, because that is important and you need to fulfill that time as well. But you can't keep filling in the spots for the things that really do matter that you need to get done off your day-to-day checklists. And so for me, like a lot of stuff that I've been focusing on and morning routines, and I'm still working on it. I'm still a work in progress with all of that, but it's just like these rituals with myself is I want to get more movement every day. I want to be working out on a regular basis, not crazy workouts, not long ones either. I like to work out for like 20, 30 minutes max. That's it. That's all I'm putting in time for. That's all I want to be putting in time for is that. But that, and I want to be stretching on a regular basis. I want to be doing my meditation. I want to be journaling more often, more frequently. I want to be reading on a regular basis. So all these things are, yes, maybe, I don't know, some people might look at those are easy, those are simple, and some are like, I feel you, I feel the same. It's so hard for me to implement that. And maybe that's a lot at once, or maybe it's a little. However you're looking at it is totally fine. But for me, that's what I want. I want that to be my routine and my norm, my new normal. And so it's just about getting consistent with that. And sure, I might have some of those days where I sleep in a little bit longer and I do everything I want to do as my new morning routine, but I skip the reading. And I'm like, man, got almost everything done, but I missed out on the reading. That's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. There are going to be days like that, but that's just about the repetition and the routine of just building it into a new habit. And other things too. Like, I'll name a really random habit that I implemented. I think I mentioned this in an episode a while back, but is flossing. I always wanted to get to flossing on a regular basis because I would make that a New Year's resolution like every single year and just not do it. But I have to say, for I think the past 2 years now, it's been since like 2022, I want to say, that I've been flossing every single day. Not twice a day. I couldn't get in that routine. I haven't gotten that routine or that habit of doing it twice a day, but I do it at least once every single night. Every single night I floss. And so that just took repetition and routine. And I thought to myself, okay, I'm not getting this in the morning because my morning wake up times are fluctuating a lot. I'm not very consistent with that right now, but I am consistent with going to bed, as we all are, I hope, and getting my toothbrush out. I have my retainers I still sleep with at night. And so I know that I'm getting the retainers, and so I'm kind of like stacking those habits together. That's another thing you can do, is habit stacking. And so if you're already doing one thing and you want to implement the other, you can put them back to back, right next to each other. So I already know I'm grabbing my retainers because I'm only wearing them when I go to sleep at night. Then might as well floss after I brush my teeth and then put my retainers in, and then I'm good. And then I'm good to go. So that's how I made that as something that's working for me now. I finally have implemented that. It's part of my routine. It's part of my life now. And so whatever else that it is that you are trying to get into your calendar, into your checklist of your day-to-day routines, it's all about consistency. Because I think of it too, like my husband, when he gets off work, he consistently calls me, like to tell me that he's getting off work. And I like that. I appreciate that because it's a consistency that I know for both of us in our relationship of I can rely on him, and I know, okay, he's always going to call me when he's getting off work. But if there's the times that I don't get that or it doesn't happen, then I'm like, whoa, what the heck? What's going on? Everything good? And I kind of like maybe panic a little bit because I'm like, this is off. This is different from the routine. And I get like, that's life. That happens sometimes. But it's building that consistency with not just your people, but with yourself. That's what this episode is about, is building that trust with yourself. Because there's no one else that you should be relying on other than you to do it. So even for me, like my alarm clock goes off and I'm not necessarily hitting the snooze button as much anymore, but I turn it off and I'm still kind of laying there for a little bit, closing my eyes. I'm like, oh, I'm not quite ready yet. But I'm starting to say this new mantra in my head, if you will, is change nothing, nothing changes. So simple, straight to the point. If you change nothing in your life, nothing is going to change. So that's what I'm talking about here, is get consistent with yourself. That's what is pushing me out of bed, because I'm like, wait, hold on, reminder, I need to get in this routine. I need to create this new habit because this is what I want for myself and this is what I want in my life. And no one else is going to do it but me. So I have to do it, and I have to rely on myself, and I have to trust myself that I'm going to get it done. And that is with simple stuff like that. Just getting up out of bed, starting the day. That's a habit. That's something that you're like, okay, yeah, I do this. I get out of my bed every day. So learn and find those areas in your life where you can build that and build that trust for yourself, because you deserve it. This is your life. Take your life back. Take your power back and go do this for you. So I'm very passionate. I can like hear my own voice. I'm like, do it. It's so intense. But I'm serious. That's why I'm talking like this, because I'm serious about this topic. Consistency is key. The consistency will create motivation in your life to want to do more and to implement all these new things. So go out there and go do it and be consistent about it. Life with Hope, thank you so much for listening. I'll see you all soon. Bye.